Hey guys, I found this clip and I want you to listen to it to the end, okay? So I'm going to be chiming in and doing my reaction to this. So let's go.
The older I get, the more I start to realize that I don't want to be bothered. Period. The older I get, the older you get as a man, the more you just don't want to be bothered by nobody. I'm 42. I don't have kids. I got a regular 9 to 5 that I barely want to go to. Let's keep it real. And I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to hear about your sob stories. I don't want to hear about your financial issues. I don't want to deal with your bad ass kids. I don't want none of that. You know, I don't want to be bothered at all. I'm at a certain place in life now. They'd be like, they're like, oh, well, you're going to die alone and all that. You're going to die alone. I'm looking forward to it.
This man is so fed up. You heard what he said. He's willing to be alone and willing to expire alone. And you know the reason why he's saying this, you know who the culprit is? Of course, a modern woman or modern women.
Because I don't want to be responsible for anybody's happiness. I don't want to be a provider for nobody. I don't care. I got enough in my life going on as is. I already got these bills I got to pay. I already got that I'm trying to do with my life. I already got goals lined up that I'm trying to get. I'm not trying to be out here adhering to somebody else's goals, adhering to somebody else's financial shit that they got going on, adhering and acclimating my life to what somebody else wants or needs. I have my own wants. I have my own needs. I am not trying to be bothered with somebody else's shit.
Okay, you heard him say that he does not want to be responsible for anyone's happiness. And that is so true, because remember that old saying, happy wife, happy life? I do not like that at all, because everybody and society always putting the emphasis on women being happy. Well, what about the man? He's out there grinding. He's out there making money. He's out there paying the bills. He's making everything happen. What about his mental? What about his heart? What about his happiness?
You understand what I'm saying? I don't like, as far as chicks go, this goes for chicks, family, whatever. I don't want to be bothered. I be wanting to be left alone here in my little man cave. And I just want my life to be my life, and I don't be wanting to be with by nobody. But for some reason, people just keep coming to me with their sob stories, with their financial issues, with whatever. And I'm like, I don't give a f. I'm out here trying to live my own life. I'm out here trying to do my own shit and trying to be my own man. I don't give a f about this you got going on, or, oh, my kids this, oh, my kids that. I don't give a f. If you don't like kids so much, why the f did you have them? Oh, I'm so poor. If you so poor, get another job. Get another skill set. See, we about solutions over here. We ain't about bitching. We ain't about moaning. We about solutions. And a lot of people don't have the fucking wherewithal to goddamn have any solutions for their shit. It's just all bitching, all whining, all complaining, all moaning. But that's what it is in this generation today. And then of course, I've been trying to put this bed together last night, and then of course I had chicks interrupting my whole entire process of putting this bed together. I'm up here focused on putting this bed together, but I kept getting these calls from people about their feelings and all that. This one girl that I know, who I'm not gonna say her name, but she know who the she is. She called me talking about, I feel like you don't love me. You didn't love me the way that I loved you. I'm like, no, I don't love you like that. Because number one, you constantly out clubbing and you're in your fucking mid 40s. You can't give me a motherfucking child. You fucked around with a married man in the past and didn't have no qualms about it. So now I'm not gonna fucking take you seriously, bitch. She fucking hit me up with that I don't love you shit. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was trying to put together this bed. And she hit me up talking about her feelings about what she feels for me, and I felt like you never felt that. I'm like, man, get the fuck out my face with that shit. I'm trying to do something here.
You see, guys, what he just said? He just confirmed how modern women are. They're nothing but pure distractions. This man is at home, minding his business, trying to put this bed together, and they keep hitting him up, trying to distract him from what he's doing. They want to play these mind games. They're coming with these sob stories, these crocodile tears, trying to get him back on their rotation. Like I told you before, these women have rotations of men that they want to do everything. Change the tire, do whatever, take them out to dinner. So that's what they're trying to do, put him back in the rotation, and he's not having it because he's smarter than that. He knows what's going on.
They had another girl call me talking about, chick named Ashley. I put her name out. Hit me up talking about what do you feel about me? And, you haven't been over in a while. Yeah, I haven't been over in a while, bitch, because I work 6 days a week. I actually have a fucking life. And then of course you got certain family members and everybody, motherfuckers coming to me with their little sob stories and their little problems and all that. What about me? What about my shit? What about my life story, my fucking problems and shit? But here's the thing, I don't burden people with my fucking problems. And then you got these girls out here, you got other chicks, why don't you contact me as much? Why don't you set up a date? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, fuck y'all, the lot of you. On God, man. Like, really, if you ain't my nephew, for the most part, I really don't want to be bothered with you at all. For the most part. I mean, I kick it with certain people and all that, but I'm not trying to goddamn be entrenched in what the you're feeling or what the you got going on, like to the point where you expect me to go all out of my way and shit. Then you got another family member to tell myself, oh, well, you're a big guy, you have a truck. Oh, can you help me move some furniture? I'm like, bitch, I'm out here on my feet 9 hours a day, 6 days a week grinding, and you want me to take the little bit of time off I have to go over there to your place and move furniture on top of that? You.
All of these women are hitting him up, like I said before. All of these people are bringing their problems to him. As he said, what about me? What about him? What about his problems? People always do that. And there's another saying, guys, that misery loves company. When your life is at peace, when you have goals going on, someone will always come in and distract you from that. Whether they're talking about their marriage, their relationship, it's just always some kind of negativity and drama that they want to bring to you. They want you to hear their problems, but they never ask you, how are you doing? When was the last time someone asked you, how are you doing? Without trying to be nosy, genuinely worried about how you're doing. They don't do that. But they want to bring all of their problems over to you. They want to bitch and moan and groan about everything that's going on in their life, like you want to hear that. Who has time for that? Again, misery loves company. And I also wanted to tell you about, he was saying about the provider thing. People always think that a provider has something to do with money. That's how modern women think. Well, it doesn't. A provider provides emotional things for you. They keep the family together. They're the glue that keeps things together. That's a provider. That's what a provider does. All the good things in life. They provide you, with good mindset. The path that you should be on, those kind of things. That's what provider means, providing you with wisdom, knowledge, understanding. It's not always about money, and that's what these women think a provider is, to provide for the lifestyle that they want and that they need. And that's wrong. That's not what a provider is. So they really need to go and find out what a provider is. I just explained what a provider really is, but they don't want to hear that. But I know what it is. And what I just said is the truth. Okay. So guys, this was part 1. Please stay tuned for part 2. Okay. All right. I'll see you in my next one.